came here not knowing very much about the States at all, because we have a common misconception in the UK that New York State is just New York City. And it's like any other major big city, you've got all the attractions there, but I didn't realise myself there's so much beyond it. So we've learned about the mountains, you can go skiing and water sporting, you can go west, you got the river, there's wineries, there's beach nearby. It's probably more of it's similar to an entire resort rather than a city. And I think you just learn about the different things that there was to offer, as opposed to just a city break surprised me the most.
I think we don't realise as being British how long and how big New York State actually is. I think when we get customers saying I want to go to New York for 3 days, we don't actually say to them, actually you can spend 2 weeks, 3 weeks here in New York State, do the city, and then go out and do the walk-ins, the comedy centres, the Niagara Falls. It's so much more than just the city.
I think it was how close everything was in relation to flying into JFK. I do appreciate that it was especially Long Island, that you could get there so quickly. I always thought that you'd have to, travel hours and hours and hours to go to other places, and how much Hudson Valley as well, sort of how family friendly it would be as well, because you never think about, it's probably New York's a place that you wouldn't think of taking kids, but I think that you would, take them to.
Not too into the city, to be honest with you, but I'm not a city person. City breaks are fine for a couple of nights, but we can maximise what we do for our clients here. Take the initiative, rather than selling at a cheap 3-4 night breaks in New York City, they can take in so much more. They can go spend some time on the beach, or if they want to go skiing, they can go skiing. They didn't realise they're so close together. You can now do multi-centre vacations based out of JFK Airport. So particularly I got the Hudson Valley and up to Syracuse, and everything seems so quite compact, but lots of different centres. So you could really do almost 3 or 4 different locations, and then try and maybe market it as a full holiday rather than a city break.
I really liked Syracuse. Some of the architecture in Syracuse was not what I expected. I just didn't expect that sort of architecture in America, so to speak. And also the National Comedy Centre. That to me, with the wrist pass and the whole immersive personal experience, I've never heard of that before, and that is a major thing for me, for sure.
So Hudson Valley, I think, I'm in beyond the Big Apple, so all the everything on there, the route and everything that she showed on there was that was fantastic.
The Hudson Valley, I think, because going back to the previous question, really, because there's so many different things to do, yet you're still only a matter of hours out in the city, but it doesn't look like you're anywhere near the city. But there's obviously, you think about the river, the scenery is fantastic, and it's got the wineries. And actually, I didn't realise about the wineries either, because when you talk about wine in America, you always think of California, Napa Valley. Didn't realise that far north they could grow the grapes.
I think possibly Syracuse, Ithaca, and the Comedy Centre for sure.
Just how many different experiences you could get. So you could do a whole tour and go to New York for 3 days, and then go up to different parts of the state and just have completely different experiences in each place that you visited.